live in a small LA apartment with a tiny yet wonderful kitchen. It's where you'll find me most days doing one of my favorite things. Best smell ever. My name is Rachel. I love organic produce. I love to cook and I love to eat. Welcome to A Cooking Show with Rachel O. This week's feast! Welcome to this week's feast. Let's see what's in this week's Abundant Harvest Organics box. Some lettuce, some kale, lots of spinach. We're going to use that today. Some apples, pears, yum. Whoa, that's like the hugest squash I've ever seen. That's a butternut squash. Who grew that? J&D Farms in Madeira. Thank you. Radicchio, I don't know how to say it. Radicchio! We're going to use this radicchio in today's feast. We have some turnips. Pew! I'm not sure why that's always my sword noise. Butternut squash, some green peppers, some marjoram, potatoes, butternut squash, awesome little eggplants, some carrots, some cabbage. I think that is all. If you've read my blog, you might know this. The way that we got hooked on Abundant Harvest Organics was by trying a carrot. Yum! I'm going to cook up a wilted spinach and radicchio salad that's going to have some bacon on it, and I'd love it if you would join me. It has bacon, spinach, radicchio, walnuts, apple, onion, honey, pepper, salt, red wine vinegar, nutmeg, balsamic vinegar, and some Havarti cheese. And it features Bari organic olive oil, which is available as an add-on from Abundant Harvest. Oops. Wrong burner. Now that I've removed all but 2 tablespoons of bacon grease from the pan, I'm going to add my Bari Organic Extra Virgin Olive Oil to the pan. About 2 tablespoons. Adding my onions, and now I'm adding the apples. Cooking this over medium heat. Now that the onions and the apples have cooked down a bit, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of honey, and we're going to add our radicchio. Also going to add about 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, a splash of red wine vinegar, some salt, some nutmeg, and some freshly ground pepper. Add a little more of our extra virgin olive oil. I'm just doing that because I want to make sure that there's enough sauce to make a real dressing. I hope you're cooking along with me because you need to smell this. Everything's getting kind of caramelized from the honey and just all of the goodness that's in here. Now that it's all cooked up, I'm going to turn the heat off. This is how I shell my walnuts. In a tea towel with a hammer. I'm just chopping up some cheese. I'm using Havarti, but you could use a sharp cheddar or Parmesan, and I'm chopping it into fairly small pieces. I'm going to put a handful of spinach on the plate, and I'm going to top it with the rest of our mixture. Some Havarti, and then we'll add some bacon, some walnuts, and a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. I'm going to add one last little drizzle of Bari olive oil. And then on the side goes 2 beautiful pieces of homemade bread. Ready to eat! For this recipe and more, click on the link. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, to like De Ma Cuisine on Facebook, and to add De Ma Cuisine to your Google Reader. Thanks for watching this week's feast. See you next week!